Oh, hey there. Welcome to Hawaii Day 4. My name is Jandals, and I'm standing in a bathroom. This is my hair. It's pretty insane because it's gotten super long while I've been hiking, and I need a haircut, but it's kind of cheap, and I don't like spending money, so I haven't gotten one yet. Anyways, we have formulated a plan today, and this plan it actually involves some nature that you might see on video. So we're going to go back up north to Hanalei. We're going to check out some caves and some of the ocean, which should be awesome. And then we are changing our plans and moving all the way around to the west end of the island because the weather is much better. Here, there's at least a 50% chance of rain every day for the next 6 days. But on the west side of the island, only about an hour away, it's perfectly beautiful and sunny, like 80, 90 degrees with no chance of rain every day. I like that much better. Plus, there's some cool things over there. Waimea Canyon, breweries, and some pretty good beaches. So I think we might finally be getting something interesting for you to watch. Oh my God. So let's try it out. But first, before that, we got about 3 more hours in this hotel, and you know for a fact we are going to milk the hell out of that because they charge so much money to stay here. So we get a complimentary breakfast thanks to my status, my silver status with Hotels.com. So we're going to use up those complimentary breakfasts. There's only 2 because they only think that 2 people are staying here. Another hack. This hotel charges you more money for having a 3rd person in your room, which is BS. So right now, Onia is a ghost. She does not exist. She is not here. So we are not paying the extra $60 fee for having a 3rd person because there are only 2 people here, which means we have 2 breakfasts, which I think we can easily share. So free entree and some free drinks as well. I'm down with that. So we hang out here, use up the rest of those 3 hours. Then we get some breakfast. And then we have some leftover Taco Bell from last night. Hell yes. Expiration date is not very long on those, so we got to eat them up quick. And then we are off to do some fun things. Pretty exciting.
It's currently 8:26 a.m. Thought I'd treat myself to a little wine cooler.
Why not, right?
It's called Aloha Life.
There is no time here.
There is no time. When you sleep in a bed, away from the rain, you treat yourself to a wine cooler.
Treat yourself. So the winners of the challenge for the 2 breakfast coupons is myself and Onya.
And me.
So I'm taking her out on a date, and we are having us same thing. We're still at Lava Lava Beach Club, so that's like 3 meals in a row. We're just out by the ocean once again. Beautiful views. Hanging out.
Hence my frustration.
Right.
And then Brandy takes offense to it.
So included with my free breakfast is what's called Pog Juice. It's passion fruit, orange, and guava, and she's pretty nice. So I am enjoying some Hapalapa Loco Moco, or something like that. It's a beef and sausage, Portuguese sausage patty on a bed of brown rice with vegetables. And there's also 2 over easy eggs on top with onion strings. And the whole thing is slathered in a mushroom gravy. Hell yes. And then Onia got the classic breakfast.
Cakes by the ocean.
Cakes by the ocean.
It's so good.
Bacon, sausage, pancakes, eggs, and I'm trying those pancakes too, and they are delicious. There's some maple syrup and some coconut syrup. Tried the coconut syrup, it's interesting, but I'm not a huge fan. I'm also not big on coconut, but this is the breakfast of champions, and all for free with my Hotels.com silver status. So apparently the storms on Kauai have not been good to us. There are some storms in the past that were pretty big. They came through here and they ruined a lot of roads and crap like that. So we don't have any access to the north end of the island at all during our time here. And this is where we plan to spend most of our time. Caves, waterfalls, long distance hikes, all this stuff is off limits now. So we're kind of screwed. We're probably just gonna head around to like the west end of the island where the weather's nice and just hang out there. We'll keep finding ways to have some fun, but the island's really trying not to let us have any fun between the weather and the closures, but we'll find a way. Aloha of the Qingyang village. Let's go inside, learn some culture. The mighty Qingyang village. Look at this little guy. Look at that redhead. Whew. Pretty cool redhead. So we went with plan B, which was to go to Queen's Bath, which is a nice blowhole right off the ocean. And that was so full with parking that there's a queue of about 3 cars in front of us that are just waiting for people to come back from their adventure, and so that they can park, which means it's definitely like probably an over-hour wait. So Kauai, well played, nice move. You have screwed us again. We will still find a way to enjoy you. Well, when life gives you lemons, you get more shave ice. So now I got back to Ono, and I got myself an Eastside Sunrise, which is mango, sour cherry, and passion fruit. We're about to chow down on that, so suck it, Kauai. We're having fun, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but the locals of Hawaii actually are very racist, and they hate white people and like the mainlanders, Americans in general. So everywhere you go on this island, you will see a lot of graffiti and other signs and things that have to do with people hating Americans and saying that they're not part of America, or that the white people need to leave and things like that. So a lot of hatred, a lot of racism, and not so great. I got a prime example for you written on the trees at this park we just came to. Hawaii is not America. And never will be. And they decided to deface some really pretty trees to say that. So, good on them. We're now pretty close to the camp where it says that there is a 0% chance of rain. And it hasn't rained before, and it won't be raining anytime soon, as we're driving through goddamn rain. Okay, time to breathe. After going through a little bit more rain, we decided to go to, Polyhallie State Park and camp here. We're supposed to be here tomorrow, but this seems to be the only place that has a good forecast. I say forecast because every time I've checked the weather, it has been almost the opposite of what it says. It says here is going to be full sun, 90 degrees, 0% chance of rain. And it come out and it's like all clouds, dark clouds, and we're getting misted every here and there and stuff like that. But we are here, we are dry, and we've got a pretty nice camp spot and a pretty amazing view. So let's start with a little camp tour, and then I'll take you guys out. So we get to set up on a big sand dune. So Brandon O'Neill on the right, me on the left, obviously. I set up my hammock back there with the bug net installed. Made it myself. You know, I don't want to brag, but it is pretty nice. We're all set up in there. I have everything set up in my tent for rain. So I dug trenches in the sand all the way around my tent just in case it rains. I have my backpack in its rain cover, fully cinched, rain gear on top, ready to go. All my clothes hanging up so that nothing that's can soaks up into the floor. And then my rain fly, all the things are strapped down as tight as they can go and velcroed up because I'm not messing with the rain. All right, so over here in camp we got Brandon O'Neill's hammock. We even got a little picnic table right here, and got some food and some drinks, and we'll be having some pretty soon. The car is that way, where there's like other campsites and stuff, but obviously you can tell very secluded. That tent you see over there is the closest one. So we are all by ourselves out here. So these are in the dunes with just trees everywhere, which blocks the wind, gives us some shade from the sun. What's not to like? And you might even see a sneak preview of the stuff that we got going on up there. Let's go out to the beach. Okay, Okay, walking, not showing you anything for dramatic effect, and then all of a sudden, drum roll, badoosh. Oh yeah, that's right. Look at those mountains, or hills, cliffs, whatever you want to call them. They actually kind of look like mesas. There's our camp right over there, in the dunes behind those beauties. And then there's just beach that goes as far as the eye can see. And for those of you paying attention, there's even some sunlight. Whew! Bam. Also, those of you paying attention, there's a total of what? Maybe 10, 15 people on this beach. We have all of this beachfront property to ourselves. Hell yes. This is much more like it. Kauai, sorry, but we found a way to love you against all odds. So I got my phone and battery charging with the solar charger. And more importantly, got some wine, Franzia boxed Sunset Blush, and so does Brando. And we are ready to live the aloha life.
Aloha.
So now we're cooking a little dinner. Onia's having some leftover McDonald's chicken nuggets that we're cooking on a sterno can because they don't have canned fuel like we need here. But Brandon found some 2x4s to create a windbreak and also a cover so that the pot can stand.
And we got some poke nachos for Connor.
Exactly. So I am trying poke for the first time, which is a raw fish.
Yeah, it's raw tuna.
Raw tuna. So that's got a little sesame sauce on it or something like that.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce, I mean. And
so cubed up.
yeah, so we have that on some chips. So I was told I have to try poke, and so far pretty damn good. And then other than that, maybe some Nor rice sides, you know, the familiar stuff from hiking. And that's going to be dinner. It's a little dark, so you might not see the sunset terribly well. But my sincerest hope is that you just enjoy some of the therapeutic sounds of the ocean while I give you a little bit of a panorama. It is absolutely lovely out here. Oh, it's a little chilly out here. Oh my! So we decided to end our night with a beautiful little fire overlooking the ocean, which we cannot see along with you. Illegal? Maybe. And by maybe I mean yes. Unethical? Maybe. And by maybe I mean yes. But beautiful and warm and therapeutic? Absolutely yes. And who can say no to that? I mean, come on. So now we're just going to enjoy the warmth and the light of what we call hiker TV. A little bit of flames. And we will enjoy staring up into the cosmos, which the video camera admittedly cannot capture. But lucky for you guys, I took a couple long shutter photos, so you can check out the still photos from today and hopefully see some cool stars and, you know, some other stuff from the day, because that is the end of Hawaii day 4. And tomorrow we're going to be picking back up with just some relaxing in the same exact spot. You'll be probably seeing a little bit of, you know, walking around, some ocean swimming, maybe some frisbee. Action-packed and full of high-octane, adrenaline-pumping drama. But until then, relaxing and peacing out. Day 4. Thanks for joining me.